Brilliant.
Well, welcome everyone. It's great to see so many of you come and join us for this wonderful occasion of Jade and Josh's wedding. So that's the first thing I want to say is thank you. I know many of you come from all over the place, down some windy, foggy roads to be here, but you've all made it and it's been great so far, hasn't it? Yeah! And the first thing that I wanted to say was really just to compliment Jade. You look absolutely stunning, doesn't she? I don't think that I'm just biased. I know I am biased, but I really do think you look absolutely beautiful. Now, Jade is my third daughter that I've married, okay? Not that I've married. That I've married off. This year, okay? So that's quite an achievement. And all of them have been absolutely stunning as well. But there's something special about Jade. And the thing that's great about Jade being absolutely stunning is out of all my daughters, she most takes after me. It's a fact, it's true that is. And that looks as good on her CV as it does on mine. And and Jade has always been such a cutie. When she was, when I look at Jade, I still see a little tiny girl. Those of you that knew her when she was little, you'll know just how sweet she was. Okay, she's got beautiful big eyes. They've always been that big. It's taken her about 20 years to grow into them. But so she was just this beautiful big pair of eyes that would look up at you. And the other thing about Jade when she was little is she was scared of the whole world, okay? Again, anyone that knows Jade, that's known her all her life, will know that. She was absolutely terrified. I'd be walking down the road with her, she'd be holding my hand, and she knows what I'm going to say. All of a sudden, I'd feel something kind of wiggling up the side of my legs, and it's Jade climbing up my body, clinging to me for dear life, and I'd look and somewhere on the distant horizon would be a dog coming towards us. She was that scared, she was absolutely terrified. But she's also not the most predictable of people, so she went from being the most scared kid you can ever imagine to kind of capitulating to the other extreme and being a real adventurer, go-getter kind of person, and she's completely changed right the way around. Now, this speech isn't going to be anywhere near as long as it would have been, because she really asked me not to embarrass her, so I haven't really got a lot to say. But she had one or two fights when she was at school, and she had a bit of a rebellious side to her, but then she sort of, the rebellious side curbed off, and she's really blossomed and grown to be not just a beautiful, stunning looking girl, but a beautiful person. And I'm so proud, I know George is too, we're so proud of Jade. She's grown into such a beautiful person. And I've got a couple of things that I need to say to you, Josh, okay? You see, I was the only real man in Jade's life. She loved me and I had her heart, and then just over a year ago, a bit longer than that, along comes Josh. And many of you don't know this, but actually quite a few of you do. I play the guitar. He plays the guitar better. Right? A lot of you know this, you come to our church, you know that I sing, okay? Sort of, okay? Well, he sings properly, okay? In fact, he's one of these guys that's just about talented at everything, okay? And you know the kind of person, and now the thing is, right, all of that's great, I don't have any of that against you, Josh, but he stole my daughter's heart from me, okay? She was mine, and along come this upstart, and he's stolen her heart, okay? Now as if that wasn't bad enough, okay? He then came and had the audacity to ask me for her hand in marriage. It's like, you've already got her heart, Josh, what more do you want? Well, he wanted the whole lot. And so I grabbed him by the top of his hair, I gave him a swift knee to the head, and a quick kick between the legs, and then I kind of snapped out of my fantasy and said, "Yes, Josh." The answer is yes. You can marry her. And then after saying that, of course, you've then got to follow through with it. So did the deed. You all saw me do it. I stood up and I said, you know, when the words came, who gives this woman away? I stood up and I said, I do. And it wasn't through gritted teeth, actually. I was very glad to give her to you. But here's what you need to know, Josh, right? Someone told me this. Okay, this is a serious bit. This is true. Okay, someone told me this. You're not responsible for how beautiful Jade is when you get her, okay? I've invested in her and so is George. She's a beautiful person. We've given you a beautiful person, but you're responsible for what she's like 10, 20, 30 years from now. And I've not invested in Jade for nothing. Here's the other thing, right? This is a raw deal, okay? He stole her heart and then he wanted me to give her to him for nothing. Now, I think she's pretty good, don't you? Okay, but I don't get a penny, so I want to know that you're going to take good care of my beautiful daughter, and I'm trusting that you will. Now, as Christians, I know that certainly I believe this. That is headship in the family. The male is the head of the household, and I am the head of my household. And I know that George said I could be, didn't you? And so I do believe in that, okay? Yeah, she every now and then, you know, she tells me I can't be the head of the household, but most of the time she lets me, and that's really good of her. But Josh, being the head of the household, here's what I've come to learn, okay? And again, I'm being serious about this. That is this, being the head of the household, it doesn't mean, you know, I get to make the decisions, I get to have the final say. It's not so much that. It's that your headship is being responsible for beautifying Jane throughout the rest of her life as a godly woman and as a beautiful woman. And that is what I'm entrusting you with. And it is a great pleasure and a joy for me to entrust Jade to you, Josh. I believe that you're going to do your best. You won't be the perfect. He really won't be perfect. I know he looks pretty perfect, and many people think he is, but he won't be quite perfect. But I believe you're going to be a good husband to her. And so I know. And so I'm very glad to be handing our beautiful daughter over to you, Josh. The last couple of things that I want to say, just a couple more things about Jade, is that there'll be a number of people, even in this room, who know that Jade is a lovely person. She's the kind of person that comes alongside people, that is trustworthy, and that is someone that they can share with, someone they can turn to for advice. And there will be a number of people in this room who have been really helped by Jade, and that is something that I'd love to see continue to blossom and grow in you as you continue at Roehampton, at New Life Church there, and as a couple. So Josh, welcome to our family, mate. And so, can we raise our glasses to the happy couple? Okay. And over to you, Josh.